Hello NFL fans, how's everyone doing? Now, before I give you my picks on week 16, I'll give you my recap how I did in week 15. So here goes, my NFL fans. I only got 5 wrong. That's not too bad, but I really want to improve in week 16. So wish me luck, my NFL fans. So here are my picks for week 16. It's going to be an awesome picks, I guarantee. Hopefully I'm right this time. Okay, now this Saturday night coming up will be the Atlanta Falcons versus Detroit Lions in Detroit. Now, the Atlanta Falcons are trying to win home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Right now, they're 11-2. They have the best record in the NFC. So I am shooting for the Atlanta Falcons. They have the best offense, best defense. Or actually, they have the best offense. They have a hell of a quarterback and all that great jazz. So they must win this game to keep pace with other good teams like the Niners, Packers, and other good teams. Even Seattle Seahawks. They're in the mix too. Okay, let's move forward. Dallas Cowboys in Dallas versus Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. This game should be very good. It might be a shootout. It all depends on this game. Keep on rolling. But I am going with Dallas. Dallas wants to win the division and make the playoffs for the first time in a long time. I'm not too sure when the last time Dallas was in the freaking playoffs. But let's move forward. I am picking Dallas in that game. Next matchup, Green Bay Packers in Green Bay versus the Tennessee Titans. Now Green Bay won the division last Sunday against the division rival, you guessed it, the Bears. It's what it is. So they're two-time divisional champs. So congratulations to you, cheeseheads. Okay, next matchup, the Indianapolis Colts versus the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. I am going with the Colts. Colts are on the roll to make the playoffs as a wild card. Or they might win the division. No, actually they can't because Houston beat the Colts last Sunday, so they can't. The only thing they could do is get the wild card spot. Okay, next matchup, the Miami Dolphins in Miami versus the Buffalo Bills. Now these two teams are no playoff bound this season. Maybe next year or the year after that. But once again, I am going with Miami. Next matchup, New York Jets in New York versus the San Diego Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers. If you've seen the game this past Monday night, Jets shoot themselves in the foot, so they're not going to make the playoffs this season. Sorry, Jets fans. Okay, next matchup, the Washington Redskins versus the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly. Division rival, huge. I'm going with RG3 and the Washington Redskins. You know, I'm not too sure when the last time Washington had a good season. Probably been so many long time ago. Probably in the 80s. Okay, next matchup, the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Another divisional game. I'm going with an upset. If you call an upset, the Bengals. No other team was on life support is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, next matchup, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa versus the St. Louis Rams. I'm going Tampa. Okay, next matchup, the Carolina Panthers versus the Oakland Raiders. Oakland have been sucking. Whoever's an Oakland fan, my NFL fans, I am going with Carolina. Next matchup, Tom Brady and the New England Patriots versus the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. Once again, I'm picking the Patriots. Next matchup, the Houston Texans in Houston versus the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going with Houston. Okay, next matchup, the Denver Broncos in Denver versus the Cleveland Browns. This game should be an awesome game to watch. Not. I'm going with Denver. Probably Denver just gonna destroy Cleveland. Cleveland had no chance, but what I said earlier in this video, anything can happen at any given Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, next matchup. Let's see here. The Chicago Bears versus the Arizona Cardinals. Now, last time these two teams met, I think it was 06, and Bears was down 20 at the half, and they just explode. You know, special teams. You know, Hester, and they have Rex Grossman at the quarterback at that time, and they have special teams. And that's the year they went to the freaking Super Bowl. And at the time it was Dennis Green, the coach for the Arizona Cardinals, and he made a great speech, and everyone's keep making fun of him now, still is doing that. I forgot how that speech went, but I'm going with the Bears. Bears must stamp their I think it was a 2-game losing streak, is it 3? At 2, to get in the playoff push. Plus they need help to get in, and it's going to be very, very difficult. I know there are injuries this year for the Bears. It happens to any team in the NFL. Trust me, it does. They were 7-1 in the first half, and they just hit rock bottom. It's very, very pathetic. And also, real quickie, I know a lot of people don't want me to discuss about the Bears, about my picks, but Urlacher, this is his last year on his current contract, plus Lovie Smith, the Bears, last year the current contract, or is it next year? I'm not really too sure. A lot of Bears fans wants Lovie out of here and get a better coach, but we'll find out this offseason if the Bears going to make any big changes. Okay, once again, I'm going with the Bears. Okay, next matchup, New York Giants, the Super Bowl champions, versus the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. This game should be good, and plus, these two teams met Super Bowl 2000. I forget what it, not Super Bowl 2000, but it was year 2000. Of course, Giants broke a lot of records, you know, all good stuff. Of course, Baltimore won that freaking game. It was very, very boring. Whoever watched that Super Bowl that one year, I'm going with the Giants to catch the Dallas and Washington for the division. Okay, now for Sunday Night Football, I think this should be the game of the week from my point of view. Okay, the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle versus the biggest divisional game the Seattle ever had was the San Francisco 49ers. I forgot if they met already. I'm not too sure. I think they did already. I forgot who won. But I'm going with the Niners. Sorry, Alex. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But they have a hell of a team, great defense. But if I'm wrong, this is game going to be very, very hard to choose. I might switch my pick at the last minute. And there's no more than a football game because this past Monday night was the last one of the regular season. And that's about it. And the reason they have a Saturday game because no more college football regular season until the bowl games. So those are my recap, my NFL picks for week 16. So I want to see your picks down below or through email, Facebook, or whatever. And I want to show you this really quickie. Speaking of the Bears, check that out real quickie. If we could see it with no glare. See, there's Lovie Smith. Okay. Now, he's been with the Bears since 04. And he took the Bears to one Super Bowl and I think a couple of division titles. And he cannot beat the Packers. You know, I don't know what to say. I'm not giving up on the Bears. No chance in hell. Okay, I want to show you this really quickie. This is for you, Alex. Remember this game? Packers in Seattle. And they had to get the other referees. There were referees. Now, from my point of view, Alex, or to the rest of the NFL fans, I think that was an interception. I know Alex thinks that was a touchdown, but everyone has their own opinion. Now check this out. This is Adrian Peterson. I guess he's might be the player of the year, but it might be him because he might be the comeback of the year, or it might be Peterson. I mean, not Peterson. It might be Peyton Manning. Might be comeback of the year or MVP. We'll find out at the end of the year. But it's gonna be a great race between him and or Peyton Manning. Get MVP or comeback player of the year. If he does not get MVP, he definitely will get comeback player of the year because he had a disgusting injury around Christmas time. So that's about it. Everyone enjoyed this video. Whoever's an NFL fan, come on Bears, win this game for me. That's my Christmas wish. Have a good one. Take care and spike your hair. Goodbye. And hopefully everyone have a great Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from your friend Timur. Later. Peace out.